Hey guys, FilthyRobot here, continuing our Imperial Ideals campaign with Arumba, and we're still getting that bug. You know, for me, that's the entirety of my existence with EU4. That has been how the combat system works. I've never played a game where that wasn't like that. Did you know that?
Yeah, well, it's been around for 2 or 3 months now, which is the biggest reason why I get so angry about it, is that, I was just telling you this between episodes, but it's just, we discovered it, I asked about it, we got it confirmed by DDR Jake, the EU4 project lead, and their response is, it's fixed internally. It's fixed in the next patch. All right, great. Well, maybe, just maybe, with such a freaking ridiculous bug, you could maybe patch the game before 4 months from now. I mean, that'd be lovely. It just would. So, you ready to unpause?
Yeah, I am. Go ahead.
I hate getting angry. You know, like, I don't want to be angry. I don't want to yell. I don't want to swear. I don't want to be pissed. But it's like, all right, I'm just not going to. I'm just not going to be upset. I'm just going to accept that the game is just going to keep doing it. And under every circumstance of combat, no matter what, for the rest of this campaign, I just expect to get bent over backwards and fucked in the ass. That's just what's going to happen. So that's how combat works in EU4. Just be prepared for it.
That's right. Bring the lube.
Yep.
Less tears.
Yeah, that reminds me. Did you ever watch the TV show? Shoot, I just watched the whole thing, I think, recently on Netflix over the last couple months. Shoot, I can't remember. It's, I think there was a Netflix original where it's like, this really messed up family. It's not Scrubs, that was a funny cartoon show. I can go look it up real quick.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. None at all.
I'm gonna stick to what I'm good at, which are like the sieges, I think. I'm pretty good at doing sieges. That's what my army can handle.
Ottomans look like they're about to win a big fight with the Commonwealth.
It's good, because only AI is capable of beating AI.
Yeah.
Because they
feel like that.
They both cheat. So I'm gonna just, okay. Let me just think about this for a second. So the bug as it is, it's worse than I thought. It's not just that if I engage a small stack, my army doesn't deploy. It's that even if he has cannons in the front row, my army will only ever engage the front row. So I'm going to do this. This is how we have to handle it, I think. Send your army to engage the smaller stack, and then hold all of the rest of your army in reserve 1 province over until a day later, if it's like cannons that should be in the front row, so your troops will deploy properly against the cannons that are now in the front row. And if there won't be cannons in the front row, then you just have to wait until the other reinforcements come, period. Otherwise, there's nothing that can be done. But I can't. I just had 20,000 manpower. Now I have none.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty to lose that so quickly off of a bug.
Well, it would have been a painful fight either way. It's just, I think pretty much all of my manpower needs to go toward cannons. Are you still doing the thing where you're like able to field and deploy a full back row of cannons?
Yeah, although I haven't. Mine are split up currently for sieging, but yeah. Yeah, I got tons. I got 140k manpower reserves right now. I only have 1 merc in my armies. Yeah, I know I have the 1 merc. It's missed them somewhere.
And then you still complain about quantity ideas.
Well, I've had a lot of not war right now. I've been at war for a very long time. And yes, I still complain about quantity ideas.
I like quantity ideas. It's
a
very, very late pickup. I just think it's
worse than all of the other. Worse than, not quality, worse than offensive, worse than defensive. Which means, yeah, late game, I could pick it up 3rd and I'd be happy with that. I've actually done that in the campaign I'm working on right now. But I don't like it at first, because it's just like, yeah, you have more troops, but your troops aren't capable of fighting the enemy troops in a reasonable manner. Doesn't feel real good.
Look at that. Look at this. The bug strikes again. Take a look at the fight in Wismar. See anything wrong about that?
Yeah.
You see how the Ottomans have half of their front line is cannons?
Yeah.
Even though they should have 36 cannons in the back row, they've suicided their cannons. It's not an important bug. It's not worth a hotfix, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fixed.
Pretty influential.
It's fixed internally. which is probably what they play on their damn LAN parties. I'm gonna continue to get increasingly bitter about this the more this affects this campaign. I can't help it. It's just, of course they play the latest internal build on the LAN parties, so they don't give a shit about this.
I can't imagine that has anything to do with it whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna be the peacekeeper, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're gonna just take the opposite stance.
I have a much less well-established relationship with this company than you do.
Oh, I mean, I love them as people, but this is pretty poor game design right here to just not even fix it. It is. Oh well. I was thinking of doing the exact same thing, but if I had engaged that army, I was gonna only engage with a piece of it. You know, just throw 10 troops or 15 troops to engage the front line and then stagger them by day. Yep. Here's another solution we could try. We could just have nothing but infantry. Pure infantry. And then you just never care.
Well, you'll get crushed because pure infantry won't hold up versus back row cannons.
No, that's not true, because there are no cannons in the back row. All cannons are deployed in the front row, current version of the game. I'm not sure if you're aware, they made a change.
I think they're going to come relieve a fort. I need to make sure that I have max combat width. Okay, I'm ready on pause if you are. I might have to pause again briefly. So I don't quite know what they're doing yet. It's 34 combat width in the front.
I believe so. That's another thing I really need to do is get caught up on military tech.
Check to split this in a reasonable time frame. 4. Oh, how wide is this? I mean, I can't go wider than his regiments anyways, though, right? So, dude, this have you seen this army of his?
Which one?
The one in the south. That is 30 cannons and 12 other. It's 14 regiments of something that's not cannons.
Yeah, okay. Here's how you do it. This is what I had just said. Okay, so you want to engage that. He's moving into Egger, right? Mm-hmm. It's defensive terrain, but that doesn't matter. That army is god-awful and should get annihilated. But if you just go and fight it, you're going to get screwed. Can you move from Pilsen to Egger straight there, or are you using the 36 stack?
I was going to use the 36 stack. I don't know if I can move here. Let me just check real quick. No, I cannot.
Okay. So in that case, let's wait until April 10th until you're actually into traders, which I honestly, at some point you might want to consider renaming some of these provinces because it seems a little unfair, I think.
No,
but, okay.
That's the whole point of tattooing this into the land, so I don't forget. If I rename it, it would defeat the purpose.
We're gonna wait till the 10th, then we gotta see what he's doing with his army. Okay, can you get to him before he gets out?
Yes.
18th, 15th. Okay, so here's what you do. Match the 14 units. So send 14 infantry with your leader.
With the 14 cannons.
No, yeah. Well, 14 infantry, 14 cannons. And then without your leader, send the rest, and they will hopefully arrive one day later. If they don't, based on the maneuver value of your leader, then you just need to wait until you can confirm that your secondary army will arrive later. Why are you sending 15?
Because I don't want my cannons. I want to send 15 cannons. You just want me to send 14?
You should just... Yes. Because what's going to end up happening is that your cannon is going to deploy in the front line to try to flank better. It's so dumb. Just send 14 and 14, and then send everything else to arrive a day later, and it will actually deploy properly.
All right, let's see we'll test that, because I'm curious now about this. So it'll arrive on the 15th. If I do that, and if I send the other one, the other army will arrive on the 7th of January.
Yeah, that's because it's a newly created army. It hadn't existed until just this moment. So you count up from 1 January of 6 days. So you'll arrive on the 16th. So you'll arrive one day later. It'll update tomorrow, but that's why that does that. Okay, so ready to go?
Yep.
I don't like that either, but there's apparently a number of things that I don't like about this game right now. So we're waiting till the 15th, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll pause. We'll take a look at the engagement. And lo and behold, look, he's deployed his cannons in the front line, and you've deployed perfectly. And then one more day.
We'll wait and see how the reinforce is coming out.
There's your beautiful infantry that should have been there anyway, actually straight up fighting across and hitting cannons, which take double damage in the front row. And now anyone else that reinforces will actually be able to kill his cannons. It's just...
It's really a pain in the ass to have to do it that way, though.
Yeah. So we're going to have to...
deploy some of that stuff.
Get used to.
I need to keep this pause for a moment.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 26, 27. Need more.
Do I have to wait a day after getting a claim? Because it says I have no...
Yes.
Can we wait 1 day?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Did you get a pop-up saying you have a claim?
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Where do my transports go? Oh, that's right. I used all of them for this. Where
So
do my
how
other
the fuck are we not
transports
winning
go?
this fight? So their morale is a little bit higher, but not that much higher.
Because they
You
cheat.
get flanked by cannons? Like, why? Seriously, why is this fight not going all that well? I mean, I do have a little bit of a negative terrain, but it's not much.
Well, he did roll an 8. I mean, cannons do still do... Cannons deal half damage from the back row, normally.
I thought there was another downside if you had too many cannons relative to other troops. Is there not another downside, like unbalanced army?
That's cavalry.
Only with
Insufficient
cav.
support. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's got... Here's the thing. Cannons do half damage when they're in the back row. They do full damage when they're in the front row, but they also take double damage when they're front row. So their cannons are actually hitting you pretty hard. The ones that are deployed in the front row, but you're hitting them pretty hard too. So it's just a bloody battle. But you've got... the Ottomans are going to be there in 7 days.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the outcome of that. I'm just surprised it's doing as well as it has. Okay. Jesus, this big hit. Come on, Ottomans, I'm about to lose. Can you get here in time?
There they are. And they move forward, and they've actually got troops in the back row. Like, we're going to have to babysit our allies, too. You killed 5,000 cannons, which is worth 150 ducats. That's pretty good. You lost a lot of infantry, but you have gobs and gobs of manpower, so...
Yeah.
You don't care, right?
I mean, I do, but I don't care that much.
Okay, I'm going to unpause.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Scandinavians seem to have absolutely no idea what to do with themselves, and they're just marching around in Nordjylland with a 65 stack, suffering attrition. I find this to be a little bit comical. A little bit. Hey, look, it's a 3 stack. I can actually overrun it. I don't even have to work. I can actually win this fight. No way.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, I can win a fight. Can you believe it?
Seems unlikely.
Could we game the crap out of this system? Could we actually abuse the bug? What if? Okay, I'm facing an enemy. And he's got full combat with worth of infantry, full combat with worth of cannons, and he's got 4 cav. If I deploy a very, very, very small army, just small enough that he can't overrun it, and then I have it engage him, and then a day later the rest of my troops deploy, the bug should work both ways. So his infantry should match up with whatever I deploy, his cavalry should be right in the center, and then it should deploy cannons and shit in the front row trying to flank even more. And then if I show up a day later, the exact same thing that happened to the Ottomans, where he had his cannons in the front row for no reason at all, should happen to them.
Yeah. It seems actually kind of likely.
I'm tempted to test it now, just so that I can at least, I don't know, maybe make a screenshot and say, please, would you hotfix this? Like, it's... I could use it in the Ryukyu campaign. I'm sorry, I'm about to suffer some attrition. I've got too many troops here. Castile is attached to me. Why are you attached to me, Castile? Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna suffer the attrition. We're gonna go after the Berlin capital. Ready to unpause?
Yep.
I'm only making 16 ducats a month right now because I can't protect trade.
Yeah. Fort maintenance is quite a lot for me. I was going to upgrade this fort, but I think I might have gone overboard with the amount of forts I have upgraded. We were just getting so overrun by them that I really wanted to have control of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I have upgraded a couple to level 6. I've been trying to get them caught up. I mean, if you want, we're done with the very, very early stages of this war. If you want to go to speed 2, we could.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Okay, but be aware I'll probably end up pausing even more now.
It's fine.
Castile just inherited Aragon. So, Castile died, and because he was large enough, he actually had his diplomatic chance trigger, and he did inherit them straight up. Which is,
nice.
Which you'll notice.
Lucky for him.
Yeah, if you look at his land, this is actually pretty significant. The autonomy. You know how when you diplomatically annex, the autonomy gets set to 60%? He didn't do that. So all of the land that he has in Aragon is still at 0% autonomy.
It's pretty nice.
Pretty amazing. Okay. It's like Scandinavia's going to take a straight crossing to fight the Hungarian troops. No, he's not. How did that happen?
Why are the auto
Oh, it's a fort. It's a fort. It's a fort. That's right. Hungary just got wrecked.
Nice inroads from the Ottomans in the south of Commonwealth land.
Yeah, hey, could you actually just piece Bohemia out right now? Sorry, not Bohemia, Brandenburg. He's on low enthusiasm, and him being in the war is ruining my ability to core things.
Yeah. Let's take a look. I have actually individual war score versus him too, for some reason.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Maybe. I'd be willing to pay Diplo points if you want to return some land to Pomerania, if we can take his capital. Yeah, let's wait a little bit.
Land to Pomerania. Okay.
Yeah, you won't really be able to do it yet. Probably. I mean, you could look at the peace deal, but it's...
Return to Bohemia to Pomerania. Yeah, I can't do any of that right now.
Yeah, well, he only has one fort, so once we get Berlin...
Pay Diplo for this? Why the fuck would I have to pay Diplo for that?
Because you are negotiating for it now. What you want to do is see how Greifswald is occupied?
Mm-hmm.
By Pomerania? You should cede territory. And that'll cost me Diplo points.
Cede territory?
Yeah, like a regular...
Okay.
Like a regular conquest.
Still costs me Diplo. No, maybe not. It will cost somebody else Diplo. So it's the... Oh, I see. It will cost... Got it. Okay. So I was trying to return core, but I understand now.
Yeah, if you return core, that's totally different.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want to wait, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, and I got a negative 7% chance of taking it right now, but we've got +7 modifiers to actually take this down. I'll pay the Diplo points. I don't even care about the aggressive expansion either. I mean, we're already fighting everyone in the world, so might as well, right?
Yep. Right, just a second to negotiate a peace. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. You give me stuff. Give me that. Give me that. Okay, I can unpause if you're ready.
One last second. I'm using somebody up here. Castile is helping out, so I'm trying to take advantage of him in this.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. I'll suffer a little bit less attrition if I can. Once again, I have absolutely no manpower, so that's fun. Thanks, guys. Hungary and Castile just decided to make me suffer 3.7% attrition in my own land. Just because I'm standing here, I chose the wrong province to stand in. I feel like that just shouldn't even happen. Like, if you're just transitory, like, moving through land that's all controlled by you, you should do supply limit based on an area. Like, you know, we've got these areas in game now, so take like a 3-province area, add up the supply, and say that no more than this many units can be involved in this area if they're allies or neutral. And then for non-allied territory, make it on a per-province basis, because that does make sense. But like, you just shouldn't be penalized because your allies are trying to maneuver their armies around.
Yeah, it can be obnoxious.
Scandinavia is doing that thing where they start and stop their siege over and over again.
And it spams you with messages.
Yes, he's
Super
just decided to harass me, apparently.
Set an advisor die. I want to take a quick second to replace that. Shouldn't take more than a minute. Wait, what? Why are there so many half-off ones? A missionary, I didn't remember. Okay, I'm ready on pause viewer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got Berlin.
Good.
Let's pause for just a second. So with Berlin then, I think I need to go occupy Stettin and Kolberg, otherwise it will be something where you have to return core. It needs to be occupied. So I'll go up there and take care of that. And go from there. So more should I just take another combat idea? I'm kind of thinking I might, even though I'm not hopefully going to be involved in too much combat in the near future. And I'm going to take.
Are you talking about finishing your idea group, or you don't have another idea unlocked? You don't have 22, right?
No, I just got. I just switched off the unrest religious focus because I had all those rebellions already fire.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I still have a 43 stack of Portuguese separatists down there I got to deal with.
Yeah, it's kind
So
of
that's
obnoxious.
that'll be fun. I'm ready to unpause, but it is already that time. Can you believe it?
I know, right? It goes so fast. All right, let's cut the part here then. So thank you very much for watching, guys.
All right, we'll be back in a bit. See you soon.